And then Thursday morning, Ari had to go do radio. So I went, I was like, he just left for radio. I heard the door close.
He
so
left
I was
at
like,
6 a.m. or something.
So I was like, I'm going to shift into that big bed that he just vacated. And I walked over to the bed. There was like a big lump of blankets, but it was dark. I wasn't wearing my glasses. And I was like, that looks like it might be a person, but it can't be. He went to radio. I know he went to radio. And as I got close, I just heard... And then I was like, I jumped, and I just see like curly, somewhat balding head fucking roll over, and it's Mark Normand.
That was my pubes.
You're not balding, I'm just kidding.
It's thinning.
But it was a real like protective fart. I don't know if you heard me or sensed me, but it was like a skunk fart. It was. I was like putting my foot in, and it just went, and I scurried back to my closet bed.
Skunk Normand.
Then night 2, I went to bed early so I could take that bed. So I go in the bed, I got all hunkered up. I'm like, I got the bed tonight. And then at like 4:30, all of a sudden, you get in the bed with me. I go, get out of here, you son of a bitch.
I went out drinking with some locals, and these chaps went in early. I get home at about 4:30, and I tiptoe in. I had a guy on the couch. Ari's in the other bed. Patton's on the floor. And by the way, Patton wears a CPAP.
Yes, he does.
Which, am I saying that right?
I'm not sure. He looks like Tom Hardy in Dunkirk.
I think he looks like Bane. He's got this big thing on his face, and he's, big belly and long hair, and it's terrifying. It looks like he's in a coma. I tiptoe, and I'm like, I wonder if anybody's got the good bed.
Yeah.
And I come in, I'm half in the bag. I'm a wasted.
Yeah.
So I come in, and I go, oh, hey! And you go, oh, hey! And you got your glasses off and your nightcap on, and you're holding a candle. And I thought you wanted to hang out in my mind, because you go, oh, hey, what's up? So I was like, he wants to know what I did tonight.
Well, I always want to hang. It's hard. That's the hard thing about hanging with 5 people in a condo. Every time you hear a footstep, you're like, let me see what he's up to.
Exactly.
I went to bed at 6 a.m. and woke up at 8:15.
Yeah, I came. Well, we got to talk about it. I came in, and you go, hey, what's up? And I'm drunk. It's 4 or 5 in the morning, and you're like, yeah, hey. And I'm like, what are you doing? And you were like, something. You take the air mattress. I was like, all right, got it. And then I was so drunk, I go, is everybody mad at me? I go, you guys all mad at me? I feel like you're mad at me. And you go, what? And I go, what did I say? Like, should I have slept out?
You're like, are you guys mad at me for coming home late? I was like, I'm mad for you to coming home at all. I was like, get out of here. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that was funny.
I was like, you just go to bed on the street or something.
Right. I felt like a child. You're like, you're killing me. Go to bed. I was like, oh, sorry. All right.
But did you know when you went in the green room, did you know what was happening there? Because I went on stage, when I came off, you were going on after me, but you popped into the green room, and it was just like 3 women staring at you, and you're like, whoa, wrong room. And you shut the door and left.
Yeah, that was a gag.
That's what I said to them. I was like, I think he's doing a gag. They're like, no, he's sexist. He thinks there's no women in comedy. He just assumes there's no men. It's not a comedy show. They hated you.
Really?
Yeah, they were mad. They're like, what a sexist. This is what comedy's at. Piece of shit. And I was like, I think it was probably a bit.
It was a bit. You don't get comedy. How about that? Get funnier. I'm doing a joke.
I said, I think he's trying to be funny, and he's also on drugs, and his wife just died.
I'm gay, and I'm on anal, and I got AIDS. Yeah, blow, it's a joke. I go back years and years. I'm down like 2013 or whatever. I got Misty. We've done so much. You've tagged me in so many.
Lot of mist.
I had a big talk with Al. Like, I don't think Joe likes me. I think we're falling apart. I did. I don't know. I get weird vibes. You don't.
God.
But I saw the Instagrams. I believe you. It was a beautiful thing. I got Misty, the ladies in bed going, Mark, how come I'm not horny? And I was like, shut up, you old hag. I'm working with something here. So I threw a banana peel at her, and I kept jerking off to the pics of us. Oh,
wow. Well, it's been some fun times. I mean, I tell you, I was all kinds of Misty up there. I kept talking about it, and people kept giving me shit. It's so overwhelming. I had a similar conversation last night. I was with my wife. I said, I love Mark so much. It's
my God, I'm touched.
Passionate love affair.
But you could say, I love you, and you've texted that to me, and I've texted it back many times, but it doesn't go in. I can't get it to go in my body. I've talked to Alan about it. He's like, you got to let it in, you douche.
Well,
can't do it.
Trouble being loved. I said this to you years ago.
Oh, hey,
that time with Ruby, when we all went to that gig. I got really pissed at you. I can't remember why.
Oh, yeah, we had a big fight in the car, but I can't remember what happened.
Why can't you understand that people care about you?
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I also bought you a card and threw you a party that you blew off.
Yeah, well.
That was hurtful.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
But I said you got to accept love. You have to accept that you're loved. Not by most. I mean, those women hated you in Denver, but...
That's true.
But
most of them do.
But I love you.
All right, well, thanks.
The fans do, too.
And I love you, and I love all of you listening. Shelby, I'm hot and cold on, but we're working through it. Where are you going to be there, Dickless?